Klepper versus Damn Okay. Okay.
うまく収められればいいのですが。
本気なんだな。
オープンユアマジックサーキット。バイト。
Yeah, not the most represented character in NA, especially depending on the region. Yeah. Klepper getting a good start here. This is okay. Might have missed like an OS there for the station. Okay, just throw in there. Ah, nice moon drive. Damn okay. Oh yeah. Oh, these 5Bs putting in a lot of work. Oh, fortunate drop though. Good bait on that. Super tight round there though. Oh, okay, Klepper getting a lot of use. What a 5B there. Alright, heat out from Jam okay. What he can do with this. Nice, should be C. Oh, the overhead! But they don't keep finding a nice air to air here. So, nice confirm. Oh, drops the end. Oh! That's the archive! You might have caught a backdash or something.
I mean, it was able to! Might as well get 2 for the price of 1.
Yeah, again with the air dares, Damokei's getting a lot of mileage off him.
Okay. As I'm getting the follow-up there, you're gonna get no connecting flight, unfortunately.
Oh, just
these lows.
Still a blue drive active. Damokei not afraid to use these moon skills.
Goes in, activates it. Nanaya time happening here. A lot of big chunk of life bar gone from that alone. It doesn't take much more after that just to finish off the plate.
Yeah, first game, gonna go to Damokei.
So yeah, a little bit of back and forth, like kind of like what you want to see, like especially early on in here. But it was definitely like once Damokei was able to get in there with Shiki combos with those confirms, was able to feel much more comfortable, especially in that third round.
Yeah, he's looking pretty stable in these combos as well too. So not really letting too many opportunities slip by. Just maybe a few opportunities where like DPs were okay.
Klepper's getting in with this low 2As pretty early on here. Going to go all the way to the corner here. Gets a continuing off into the finishing off the combo. Very nice connection.
Moon drive. Oh. I'm okay winning the post moon drive interactions.
Yeah. Both players knowing to like, okay, use that moon drive, use that pause in there to get in, decide on the situation, and go in. Klepper going in with the low afterwards, but unfortunately getting hit by Damn okay, going to throw it in the back corner into the offensive heat activation.
We're gonna heat right back to. Okay.
Yeah, catches in the gap there, gets a big chunk there. Falls
Double
up,
overhead.
Yeah.
Looks like it was catching like some sort of fuzzy match or something. Something clever on that run.
Oh yeah, blow back seat, hitting Mark.
There, another anti-air 5V.
Yeah, with the fatal counter there, but wasn't able to get a whole lot off of it here. And right back into a moon drive activation, right back into the Shiki combo here, ending with the EX. So stay with the super jump, gets a little clip, but nothing for it.
Oh, nice air dash.
Yeah. And this the second time that blowback C has caught on there. Klepper's been trying to stop that with it there, but like can't do it. Third time, in fact.
Oh,
Tries to go
nice.
for a fourth one, gets thrown for it.
But just DP. Set point here for damn okay.
Okay. Klepper has a lot of resources to work with, especially on that moon meter. Like, Mash is one of those characters that get, like, using that moon skill just like that is a way to get in there, get into your opponent and cause some mayhem. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get a whole lot on it. Gets the trade with the overhead. Uh-oh.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah, we're back. Okay, Shiki's in control. Ends with the EX here. Going to go right into misses on the level 3. A lot of meter lost from that.
Oh, that clash there. Not the worst situation for Damn Okay getting a clash. Oh, the DP. Alright, not quite the end. B1 situation. Nice. Damn Okay looking to bait something, but obviously Mash Lariat's going a little too far.
Okay, yeah, canceled out the moon drive and the clash on that.
Okay, Klepper not losing the corner, but another double jump C.
Yeah, and that'll be it. Damn Okay moving on.
Alright, good stuff to Damn Okay. Getting pretty stable on the air-to-air confirms. And really just in general being tricky in the air. Mixing up timings.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw a little bit in that, like, Damn Okay taking full advantage of situations where Klepper was not able to respond to it with the blowback C in there. I was like realizing it's like, oh, I can get away with this. Let me try again. Klepper's trying to do something on that. But in the end, it was just like we saw a little bit of back and forth in there, trying to use the moon skill in there, especially in that final round to cause a little bit more damage in there. But in the end, Damn Okay is the one moving on in the winner side.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far, a good round. Like that's the kind of match I want to see on there. A little bit of back and forth, just kind of making making it do kind of, especially with well, you see a lot of Shiki, but I don't get to see a whole lot of Mash, and I love seeing that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Klepper too has been trying to learn some new characters. I don't think they've they've been going all maybe out of their comfort zone with the characters they've been playing. So a good trying from them.
Oh yeah.
Damn Okay just had a little more stability on combos and stuff, and was able to just keep a hold on the situation.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really hard, especially if you're trying out new characters too, and trying to figure out with different characters. Getting out of that comfort zone, especially in tournament, is just that's a big ordeal. And if that's the case, props out to that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm not sure who Zawo plays, but I believe Made in Heaven plays Saber.
Yeah, Made in Heaven is a Saber player. They're actually a very strong player, so that should be exciting to watch for sure. Get another servant on screen.
Yeah, I definitely Saber's one of those characters that I find pretty interesting in this game, where of course does have the extra damage on heat and blood heat on activation and stuff like that, but also just has a lot of really good strong tools that kind of hit that mid to short range game there. Especially being able to use the dive kick at will, basically dive sword, whatever you call that.
Yeah, no, this version especially, the dive kick seems especially strong. I know opinion just keeps going up of her, but also she's definitely received a fair amount of buffs.
All right, and just to show you how easy it was on that Maturino code, while he was explaining it, I was able to just go in there, hit the claim code button. You all, if you're watching at home, just go ahead and do it while you can. It's just super easy to do.
And make sure you support. Let's get into this match though. Okay. Both players opting to stay kind of far away at round start. There's the dive kick though.
Yeah, going to finish early on with the EX. You're going to get that plenty of 4.4k damage. 4.5 nearly in the corner there.
Right. It's all looking to fight out.
Okay,
That charge.
Get out there. Looking for an opportunity to get him. May have found it.
Armor on that 5C coming in handy.
Going in, dash into the low there. Gonna get a follow. Good strong start from Made in Heaven.
Yeah. Really showing off Saber's kind of damage potential there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Miyako's one of those characters that also no doubt about it. Oh, there we go. Getting blood heat out there. Try to get any sort of confirm. Finally gets one in. Just tries to go on the other side. I'm running under, but nothing for it. Finally hits him with the low.
Yeah, Made in Heaven being pretty evasive in the air, but that was all holding corner position. Oh, doesn't get the confirm they wanted.
Get the follow up, which is over the other side. A heat activation going in.
Ooh. Oh, maybe looking for like a throw bait, but probably just opting for shield.
A lot of clashes happening here. Back into the corner we go, though. Cover system time.
Plus frame? Ah, yep. The plus on that. That should finish it. First game to Made in Heaven.
Okay. So we might be getting a character switch here. It looked like we're returning to the room at the very least. Maybe just taking a moment. See what's going on here. In the meantime, yeah, with that, we've seen Made in Heaven in the past in Digital Havoc cause a lot of havoc, a lot of chaos here. That seems to be pretty well showing you exactly what we're talking about. That damage with Saber and everything in between.
Yeah. Also being super evasive with dive kicks and stuff. That's one of the really strong parts about dive kick is being able to chain up your timing. Oh, okay. To Hisui.
Going into the Hisui, gonna clean up the place a little bit, especially perfect location for a picnic. Okay, trying to get in with the confirm afterwards.
Little spacing trap there. 4.3 there, and just a safe jump.
Yep, safe jump into the confirm there. On set point, Made in Heaven already going in there Zawa trying to keep back, going in, gets caught with the lows.
Yeah, Made in Heaven refusing to step off the gas here.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So, trying to get in that far low. Finally getting a chance to get on the other side. Blocking on the cake afterwards. Bento play sent out the play here, but the dive kick says no. I'm not hungry. I don't need any of that right now. I just need this damage.
Huge damage off that dive kick starter as well. 4.2 for just one bar. Oh, looking to bait heat or something? With the Rekka.
Has plenty of meter to finish off with it. Could have finished off, doesn't even need to, just shows off at the very end.
Right, good stuff to Made in Heaven. Pretty strong showing again.
Indeed. I like that Zawa realized early on too. There was the Miyako was okay, Miyako's not working. Let's change it up. Let's see about something that maybe a better matchup in there. And Hisui, very strong player, especially if he got that set play in there. But unfortunately, was not to be at the end there.
Yeah. They just unfortunately couldn't really get started, and Made in Heaven was kind of just all over them. Took advantage of a lot of scenarios and just kept Zawa locked down.
Yeah. Saber's one of those characters. You said it yourself, just pressing on the gas. There's this unlimited speed just to shut down and set up everything in there. So it's very hard. It's very hard.
She also has pretty good corner carry as well too. So you can easily get clipped by one combo and suddenly push yourself very far back.
Oh yeah, we saw that happen a couple times there, and not only do you get clipped pretty hard, you get clipped really hard. You get 4.2 damage there, okay, damage there. It seems like so.
But Made in Heaven will be moving on to Okay. We'll get Maiden Heaven back on here, and I believe this is winter semis.
Yep, we are here in the winter semi. Just taking a look at, like, kind of going through the bracket here. It looked like Kirby won over Manly FGC, moving on in the bracket there. A couple other matches are happening right now in the meantime. But as we're setting up here, just been
Sorry, familiar with Scuts. I wonder who they play. I wonder who we're going to be seeing here.
That's a good question.
Arc.
Okay.
Nice.
Regular flavor Arcruid. So, and Arcruid, both variations of that character are like in the right hand, just very strong. Very like depending on like if Arcruid, just all the clash frames in the world are at your disposal.
Yeah. And of course, very deadly set play off of her mid screen 236C.
Yeah, exactly. But here we go. It's a red Arcuid actually. So yeah, you still get
red.
Yeah, so you still get a lot of dangerous setups here, but you also get that access to that amazing air fireball that red Arc has.
Yeah, it's definitely like her staple. Trying to keep away with fireballs.
There could be a potential use here in Gitz trying to get away from this dive kick. Never mind. Already getting shot with it early on.
Great safe jump scenario here. Oh, opting just for the meaty jab. Another one-touch scenario here for just going low. Tick throw.
Yeah, had the low, just went for the tick throw, just a little bit of damage going in here. Like, Scoot's getting finally a chance here, gets a follow-up afterwards. More fireballs for the fireball god here. Block into the shield of the counter B there for Maiden Heaven. Very, again, good strong start.
Alright, yeah, now Scott's taking a different approach, trying to stay away. Oh! Just jump back dive kick there. Looking out for Maiden Heaven.
With the air dash, goes in for the low again. One more time. Yeah, I like that pause, especially using the blowback C version in there. It has extra plus frames. Gets in with the overhead.
Moondrive, but Maiden Heaven choosing not to do anything, and therefore still plus on the situation. First game to Maiden Heaven.
Yeah. No, Maiden Heaven didn't miss a step after that first game. Just I'm just gonna can I keep the same game plan going? Let's do it. Let's go. We're driving down the highway, driving down the interstate, no traffic lights.
Yeah, really taking advantage of just even the smallest gaps you could find.
Okay, get some recovery afterwards here. Backing away. Fatal counter. Going to get a connection.
Okay. These jump C's though, still putting in work for Scuds.
Okay,
right there.
Fatal counter. Fatal counter.
Responding with their own jump C. Okay, that's cool under.
It backs away here, goes in for the jump. Afterwards, blowback C goes into low afterwards, gets hit. Trying to get out of there on the other side. Heat activation for the Moon Drive on Maiden Heaven's side.
Oh, okay. There you go. Scott's actually finding a lot of fatal counters with air-to-airs. Oh wow, the clash frames actually ran out on the mid-skill.
Yeah.
That's right. Plus. Plus again. Nice. Okay,
try to
just
look
into Rekka. It's like a button or a jump out. Oh, going for the reset. Scott's not gonna fall for it.
Yeah, the sword dive there, it's you get down to the ground quicker, but that also means occasionally if you're not expecting it, if you expected to block or get hit, you're gonna get hit back in return. Uh-oh, we might be having a little bit of network issues here, but we're going through it here. Oh. The connection has been lost, unfortunately. We'll see if that match is still happening. We find like they go back out here. In the meantime, we know for sure that Made in Heaven was up 1 there and was we were starting to like see Scoots trying to make those adjustments in there to finally get in like with Red Arc.
Yeah, they were starting to find hits. They weren't. Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah. Always an unfortunate, risk in online tournaments.
Yeah.
But we move on.
Yep. Things keep going on. We keep doing the things we can to make things work as much as possible. But it happens. We all have it. Disconnections come for us all eventually. Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure on the meter there. I know that that Scoot got the first round, and that was right before I noticed anything on there. So, okay. So we'll get that set up, try to get things back into where we expect it, keep making everything nice and balanced there. But yeah, no, it just it's nice seeing a lot more like Melty Blood being played, especially like for post Evo Japan, post like as more and more online tournaments are happening.
Yeah.
In the meantime, though, let's take a look at the bracket. Well, no, looks like we're going to get back in here. They're going to get things set up here.
Okay.
Right. Just resetting to the scenario we had before. Scuts up around. Alright, and we are getting back into it.
Okay, it looks like they're actually going all the way back into.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, they're going all the way to life bar.
Very committed, yeah.
Yeah, especially I'll be honest, very impressive that they got like looking at the image that I see in the Discord, looking back there, very impressive that was correct. So.
Yeah. All right, Maiden Heaven though. Strong start and just went to close it out.
Yeah, unfortunately, like a little bit of a pause there, and like just burns the momentum away. Unfortunately, it was Made in Heaven getting the blow there, like before the disconnection too. But
yeah, right. Shield stare down. Oh, the whiff cancel.
Alright, stays on same side here. Blood Heat coming out to play here. Moondrive trying to go in for the air grab, it looked like here, but this giving the Scoots another chance here.
Oh, and you just become moon skill. Just a jump here. Moondrive.
Lots of good blocking from Scoots here. But still, tries to go in there, cancels out on the moon skill here. Made in Heaven finding out with the low here. Has plenty of meters, just goes ahead for the level 3 arc drive finish.
Yeah. Finding Maiden Heaven finding their way in again with that charge dive kick. I like a really strong tool of sabers, and Scoots just couldn't find a way to deal with it in that range, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's again like it's always bad when like when the match pauses like that. You have to get back and you get everything kind of rebalanced and everything, and may have lost any momentum that Scoots had. But definitely was trying again. Got in there with a very good blood heat into plenty of damage there. But again, Made in Heaven was like, I'm not gonna stop. I have a gas pedal. I forgot which one the brake is. I'm just gonna keep pressing down on the one that goes zoom zoom. I'm going to get in with the low. I'm going to get the victory.
Yeah. Maiden have been rotating their defensive options well enough and managing to like swing momentum back to their side a few times. So that came in very handy for them.
Yeah, definitely very good at locking down Scoots in the corner as well. Like we saw just a very long streak, like very good blocking on that part, but it was just like still Made in Heaven maintaining control, which is very important.
Yeah, and really just finding their way in again time after time, and Scoot's not really able to get the space that they would want as Red Arc against Saber.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, this should be a very good match. So IGM, a Alco player the last time I had seen them, and Kirby playing Mario.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like I was trying to find out information about IGM prior to, and I found like some older footage, but I wasn't sure what they who they were playing currently. So that, but that should be very interesting to see.
Yeah, both of them I'd say very strong players. See them always kind of grinding online.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, it's there. It's available. Like, might as well get as many matches as possible there.
Yeah. Mario also not the most common character in North America, and opinions can really kind of widely vary depending on who you ask and how strong this character is.
Yeah, absolutely. Mario is one of those characters that I think, especially in the right hands, like playing with puppet characters in fighting games is always just kind of an interesting battle in of itself, because you're trying to like make sure you're set like with the set play, making sure with in the case of Mario where those maids are, where like not maids, where the nuns are. And trying to like get everything set up there, but in the meantime, you got to worry about with Alco with the orbs at the same time. So there's going to be set play on both sides.
Yeah, Mario's defensive options are definitely lackluster. So if Alco gets going, it would be very hard for Mario to put a stop to it.
That's true. Protect me, my nun army.
If Kirby can prevent it from happening in the first place.
Already good save. Yeah, nice start there. Already throwing out, playing a little bit of Castlevania with the Axis. Try to go in, trying to catch the Alco.
Oh, just how did he use that lead skill? Oh, okay, a stare down on the shield. IGM's gonna find the advantage off of it.
Goes in, set the orbs two up. Stopping you from jumping in. You gotta go like hold all of that. Finally gets in with the overhead.
Really powerful tool there from Mario is that ability to call nuns in the air.
Oh yeah, being able to call it, like, especially like being able to watch out and worry about. Like you gotta make sure you remember where their position is, because Mario's not the only thing you're worried about.
There it is again. Kirby finding their way out with the air nun call.
On the other side.
Jim finding their way out. Oh, and just the overhead moon skill.
Yeah, overhead moon skill making the mark there. First one going to IGM.
Alright. IGM scouting very well with that Alco jump there.
Yep. Very good, strong fail counter to begin things in here. Trying to play catch the Mario, and finally get hit with the moon skill up in the air. Very good position for Mario to be in, but never mind, gets a throw in here, sets up the orb.
Blocking so far from Kirby. Oh, but the plus frames.
Yeah, plus frames into the low afterwards there. Gonna get followed, set up, sets up one more orb here. And again with the low.
Right, yeah.
Watching out for nuns.
Kirby feels way happier to play from this range rather than being up in Alco's face, I imagine.
And I love that from IGM. Use like block shielding the nuns, use the BC to get out the corner. Unfortunately, Kirby getting the hit, switches over to the other side. Still have to deal with all these nuns here, forcing the heat activation.
Pressure here from IGM.
Still plus, sets up the orb.
Nice tick throw. Oh, little throw reset. Yeah, no meter to end anything. Okay. A reversal 5A. Kirby trying to stay away, use these nuns. Oh, wow, that was really smart.
It's like, oh, you can, like, oh, you got long distance nuns? I got a long distance laser for you here.
Yeah, the Bimu just not only keeping himself safe from the nun, but punishing Kirby for even doing the call in the first place.
Exactly. Like, even though you're far away, you're still having to put yourself in a dangerous situation.
Yeah. Alright, Kirby jumping out of him. Oh, but the orb.
Yeah, Kirby was trying to use the moon skill to cause a little bit of a pause there for the orb, but unfortunately still getting hit, getting put into the corner. IGM getting plenty of damage from this. Nice little 4.2.
Ah, there's the 4C.
Yeah, good old 4C. Just like the slowest, but you somehow can't react to it sometimes. It just comes out when you least expect it.
Right, IGM keeping this pressure up, still has the orb. There it is. Oh, big shield B fatal.
Yeah, smart move from Kirby there, just trying to like wait it out there, waiting to shield up the orb and still get maintain advantage in the corner. The clash frames on the moon scale though.
Oh, bit of an awkward stare down there. Actually, I'm still gonna find the round.
Yeah, got the throw out there. No, enough damage to get it. Going on set point here.
It's a charge slide. Use the chop rounds. Looks for a meaty throw.
Yep. Got the orb. Got the setup into the throw. You got the combo afterwards here.
Oh, they looks like they went for the 3VC, but IGM was far enough that they didn't get hit. There's a Lee beaten to throw. They should be able to finish this off with an EX. Alright,
there it is.
IGM takes it.
A lot of wild gymnastics there from.
Yeah, that was both of those characters obviously can be very mobile in the air. Mario with the nun calls to be deceptive on their approaches, and Alco with the extra air action. But IGM was doing a really good job of not getting, not kind of falling for the air nun calls too much. And actually was just handling them pretty smart. A lot of times they would just be past Kirby and wouldn't even be hit by the nun. And they stayed really patient on that front. And then, of course, once they got to run their offense on Kirby, they were in a huge advantage.
Oh yeah, as soon as be able to get the setup with the orb and be able to just kind of make Kirby guess on the situation and getting the throw in there. Of course, when you have the orb set up, it gets hit, and you get an extra free combo based on that. Felt in that final set there, that final round especially, just felt very comfortable. Just it's going in. It's I know the game plan now. I'm going to take advantage of it.
Yeah, and basically seemed like they were managing their meters super well. They basically always had enough to get a knockdown in the air with J236C and then run their Oroboki.
Okay, but no hesitation. We're going to go right back into it. IGM does not get a rest here. Has to go against Made in Heaven Saber.
All right, so I believe this is winners finals too.
This is winners finals, so 3 out of 5.
Be another good set. Both these players have been playing super strong so far. Okay, IGM taking an aggressive stance this round start.
Yeah, good old dash in low, going right into the corner here. Shield into the counter B.
Counter Moondrive. In Heaven had basically a whole host of options after that.
Gets a follow up, very nice here, stays on the same side.
You go empty low.
There's a return back to the neutral territory here, but Made in Heaven's like, no, I want that corner. That corner's mine.
Yeah. IGM trying to react to the clash and jump out and shield the incoming moon skill, but unfortunately the moon skill didn't even get close to hitting them.
IGM tried to place the orb out there, but still got in with the hit. Going to go all the way into the corner again, getting the air throw afterwards here. Sets up the orb. Good blocking from Made in Heaven with the counter beast. Fatal counter at that, so going to get the full combo. You can't recover from that.
Right. Oh, I thought they would have been high enough that there might have been a punish, but unfortunately Made in Heaven didn't get their 5-8 in. Right,
you can tell Made in Heaven.
Yeah, trying to beat the orb, but
Made in Heaven wants nothing more than the air dash into dive there. Finally gets a chance to, though. Finally gets into the combo.
Looking to bait IGM into popping their orbs early, and then so they can find their way to go in.
Great point there.
Delayed air dash. So, Scrappy.
Yeah, activate the moon drive, has a full meter to work with there. It's dwindling down very quickly here.
Nice counter moon drive. Very nice punish.
But yeah, very
always the threat of yeah, there's always a bit of a risk when you're trying to use a moon skill against someone who has moon drive still. Still low. G string. Hates the reversal. You should be able to finish this off a 2C star there. Alright, it's going to Made in Heaven.
And there were some really good reactions from Made in Heaven there, where with like on that first clash, just went ahead, activated Moon Drive, and just used that to go in with the counter afterwards. So very nice.
Yeah, really not letting IGM get too much out of their defensive options that game. Alright, Made in Heaven finding their way in again.
Pushback, gets in with the blowback C.
Mini throw. Made in Heaven just kind of holding a strong space for Saber's normals, and IGM finding a lot of trouble trying to deal with the normals in that space, basically.
IGM is like, where's my toolbox? Where did they have it? Saber, do you have my toolbox? I can't, I need my tools.
Okay, here's IGM's chance. Oh, with a second air dash.
Okay, goes ahead to add Moon Drive to get out of there, just get out of the situation.
Oh, full activate. Oh, okay. Nice moon skill there from IGM. The setup is.
Pause on the shield into the throw. Get back, baited.
Another reversal bait again. Pressure up. Oh, IGM trying to jump out. Yeah, it looked like they were trying to jump out, but Made in Heaven just pressing a standing button. It's just their jump.
Yep, it just like as soon as it happened, there just wasn't able to to do anything out of that situation there, and was able to get the win. Made in Heaven making just a very strong showing in this winners finals.
All right, Made in Heaven now on set point in this winners finals. Let's see if IGM can kind of adapt. Obviously, Made in Heaven playing in such a really keeping the Saber pressure on. They haven't been able to find too much off their defensive options, so it'll be up to IGM to try to keep out of the desirable range. You can see he's trying to get as close as possible to not get bullied in the mid-range. Other than that, trying to set up orbs.
Setting up some of the moving orbs there. Getting a little bit of a clip, but nothing else for it.
Yeah. More patience with that orb. Oh, but the Rekkas!
Yeah, you gotta watch out for those Rekkas from Saber.
They're quite fast for their range too, so they cover a range that IGM isn't really ready to contest. One unfortunate drop.
Yeah, good opportunity though for IGM here. Going to go all the way back into the mid area. Gets the follow up, sets up the
Nice
orb
confirm,
afterwards.
actually. Throw.
Fakes it. Yeah, fakes out the throw.
He just goes for the low. Alright, here's another orb setup. And 4C.
There it is. There it is.
Super
like I
deadly
said
tool.
before. Yeah, just as soon as you think, oh, that's not gonna hit me, it does.
Oh yeah. And being able to convert basically always when you have an orb makes it even more deadly. Oh, delaying that shield B.
And we're going back to where Saber, like Made in Heaven, was doing a whole lot of the work here, stopping Alco. No orbs to be found here, nothing but Saber and her sword. Trying to get in with the clash. She actually gets a hit on afterwards here.
Oh, throw it into the super orb. Oh.
Speed activation. Right back at ya.
No GG string here. Rekka covering a lot of space. And allowing me to keep this pressure up. Oh, just the empty low.
Yeah, fakes out, goes into the low in there, and that is going to be set point for Made in Heaven.
Okay.
Ooh, didn't believe in it though.
Yeah. It's for a super stylish combo off of that field A. Oh, just the stagger low. Just made me
IGM, a little bit of pause, caught standing up here. Get the follow up. That orb is still in the play here. Still controlling the skies.
And
again,
4C.
There's that combo you were talking about.
And the OS. Very nice.
IGM,
Alright, IGM.
Yeah, on the board, showing that it's like, oh, we're not gonna make this. This is not gonna be like clean. Like this could be the beginning of a comeback.
Alright, oh, I like it. Okay, the super jump A outing to eliminate these orbs. That's pretty smart from Jaden Denny.
A lot of avoidance happening here.
IGM moon driving, but I'm not getting anything off of it. This range has been really suffocating.
Yeah,
in Heaven previews Charge 5C and Rekka.
Yeah, it's been one of those games where like IGM is trying to find the right angles here. Made in Heaven's like, no, I know your trajectories. I know where these are going to go. I'm going to make sure you cannot do it until the reversal comes into hand here.
Yeah, IGM decided they've had enough. Oh, Made in Heaven getting a lot of these like delay shield Bs, catching IGM's shield back.
Yeah, smart delay on there.
Oh, and no Moondrive or anything to cancel that, so...
Yeah, neither player has any Moondrive meter to work with here. Well, plenty of other resources here.
Oh, wow.
The dive kick fatal counter here is going to be a big chunk of damage.
Almost 4.6 off that, and that's the charge high. Alright, Made in Heaven going to take this set.
Making a speed run of it afterwards, like, no, I can't worry about Alco anymore. I need to finish this right now. I need to finish the plate.
Yeah, once Made in Heaven kind of put themselves into that range of like Charge 5C and Rekka, there's like very little that IGM could do to dissuade Made in Heaven from keeping their pressure up. They basically couldn't find their way out from that spacing. I can't imagine it's easy for Alco. Like I don't think her buttons would be quite fast enough in that range to contest. But yeah, it's just a very hard situation to be in.
Yeah, and the times that Alco with IGM was able to make like orb setups work, wasn't able to get a whole lot of damage, especially like to stop the onslaught, or like what Maiden Heaven was able to get away from those situations. And so he is like, suddenly now you're playing a very tiring game of trying to chase down Saber in the sky, no less, where like even though you have additional mobility options with the triple jump and everything, you're just still, it's a lot of effort just to try to contain one servant. So
Yeah. And I think Maiden Heaven did a pretty good job of calling out defensive options that IGM was going for. Like a lot of just like raw baited reversals or heats that dealt with, and IGM basically for most of it was started to have a little bit of fear maybe in terms of what reversal options they could actually do.
So it looks like we may be going down into the losers bracket here. It looks like we got Kirby versus Scoots.
Okay, yeah. So this should be loser semis. Yeah, Kirby coming back through losers with the Mario. So Scoots are Red Arc. I'm very curious to see how this will play out because both these characters have very strong tools from our range.
Yeah. Again, we're playing a little bit of aerial game. Gets in, connecting the flight there from the fatal counter. It gets a little bit of damage, but nothing much else afterwards. Good awareness from Scoots to block the nun afterwards after there as well.
Alright, they'll find a way out of Kirby's pressure. The moon drive.
To the moon drive.
Another nun call. Another air dash nun. This time it's connecting. And the combo early. Still keeps the corner. Right, Oh, but yeah, gotta be careful. Mario has a lot of tools that are very fast from range. Oh, that's tricky. Pulling them out of the corner.
Tries to throw out, however. Yeah, that nun comes out supremely fast.
Oh yeah. Especially, a lot of the times Grave is even whiff canceling the setup of 36A, which is also very fast, so giving a little extra burst of speed on the nun. Oh my god, all these nun moon skills.
Yeah, Scoots holding down there, like blocking the majority of them. The only ones that have been really kind of getting in has been those EX ones. Doesn't matter. Air Fireball comes in, makes its mark on Mario, getting Scoots getting the first round.
Scoots showing that Red Arc can still play a keep away game just as well as Mario can. Oh, okay. Nice whiff cancel from Kirby.
Yep. Throws out the axes, goes in for the throw afterwards. Nice little fatal counter throw.
Wow, very nice punish there. Leveraging the nun. Basically being punished anywhere.
Yeah, Kirby's doing a really good job of mixed direction here. Scoots tries to go in for the overhead afterwards here, but the BC counter punish still gets a little bit of damage afterwards here.
There's the whiff cancel again. And the Chakramoki.
It looks like I got a little...
Choosing to back away. Leveraging the speed of 236A. And just gonna close this round out.
A nice little one-on-one. Yeah, gets to push away. Feeling it out.
Oh wow.
I love that because
it was just not active enough to not get hit by the fireball.
Yeah, it just was able to activate it, throw out the fireball before it could even reach Mario at that point.
Yeah, so he's gonna have to be careful about pressing buttons when Kirby is above them, because they're able to just punish with the nun calls. Oh, the reset! They'll find
coming out, punch nun comes out. Yeah. Kirby doing a very good job of playing the misdirection game. Like a lot of times, especially when Scoots is being less attentive towards what's happening below on the ground, being able to get follow-ups and get full combos based on the nun. So very strong start there.
Yeah, it's kind of one of the tricky things about fighting Mario, because they're pretty unique in their ability to cover ground space when they're in the air. Especially right under them. It's a pretty unique skill. It's just one of those things you have to remember. There's backdash to 360.
Yeah, Scoot's trying to go for the overhead there, but I had more than enough time to activate EX here. He's going to go all the way into the corner here. Throws out the nun a little bit one more time here.
Oh, delayed air dash. Let's throw it down. Alright, there's the 50-50. Goes other side.
The other side low gets the mark here, but he's having the chance.
Man, they have the corner. This could be really good.
Gets a throw.
Really does have a lot of resources though, like defensively. Full moon drive and bar.
Scoot's trying to keep up.
Oh,
He
the
gets in with the overhead. First time that overhead has hit this set for Scoots.
Choosing to safe heat, not take an Oki.
Yeah, Scoots unfortunately had to use a lot of resources there. It doesn't have a lot of moon meter to work with, no super meter, but it managed to get on the other side and get the round at least.
Good patience there from Scoots though. They weren't really swayed by the nun calls. There's the chocolate Oki. I really like this routing from Kirby. They're pretty consistent into getting that Oki.
Goes in for
Here
the
we
throw.
go. Oh, the bait.
Yeah. Stays up in the air.
And or 63C rather. Kirby on set point now. That was a pretty dominant round.
Yeah, not quite a perfect, but close enough.
Just once I got the Chakramoki going, pretty much found the hit every time on it. Okay, yeah, switch turns into Moon Drive out, doesn't want to deal with the Oki. Oh no! He saw the Moon Drive flash, but still mashed into it.
Oh, yep, catches on the anti-air. To the corner we go here, goes in for the double overhead. That's up, trying to escape there with the moon skill. However, none say no, stay in that corner.
That's pretty funny. Using the guard point nun and then calling him 2-3-60 to cover it.
Yeah.
Good stuff to Kirby though.
Yeah, very, very
Once
good.
they got a hit, they just kept it going. Again, I think choosing to route into the Chakramoki every time will basically give you rounds like that, where it just looks like everything is going their way.
Oh yeah, it's a
you
meme
can't find a
mix-up.
way out. Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's like, especially with the things you can do there, it's like, oh, throwing out the axes here. Oh, like I can throw you. Maybe I'm going for a low. It's hard to tell, especially in that middle area there, like what is going to be happening there. But yeah, Kirby was able to maintain control and like been able to stop every time that Scoots wanted to escape. Like it's like I need to get out of this corner. I need it. We saw that especially in that final round there, was able just to get. It's like even with the moon scale, it's like no, you stay down there. I got plenty of authority here to make sure you stay on the ground.
Yeah, and like leveraging stuff like with canceling their nuns into 6-3C, or even just using lots of 2-3-6C just to keep the space. So even when Kirby got like hit out of their Oki or Scoots found another way out, they were still able to control the space and not really let Scoots move or get fireballs set up and stuff like that.
Yeah, early on we were talking about like again, it was a thing where like, you know, like with Red Arc, you're wanting to keep away from all that, and sure enough, like was able to keep away from Mario, which is not able to keep away from the rest of the crew, the posse.
Yeah, like they adapted pretty well to like the air nun calls, but just a little too late. And then even then, you know, Kirby was using their very strong set play to keep the pressure up.
Okay, that looks like that means we got our loser finals coming up here. So we're going to get IGM versus Kirby. So we're probably going to see more of that Mario versus. This is a with like we got a lot of unique characters that I don't get to see a whole lot of. I know we like Alco saw a lot of like representation in Evo Japan. I noticed, but before then, like it was just like it was few and far between. It felt like, or like there was just like only a few Alco players in there. So it's very exciting to see.
Yeah, and this is of course like a run back from winners too. Let's see if Kirby can see if they've picked anything up from the first set they played. See if they can make some adaptations, or if IGM will go up and try to get their revenge against Made in Heaven, sitting in winner side of Grants.
Yeah, Last time it was 2-0. They have three games to work with this time around here. It's and what we were seeing last time was IGM was just basically just stopping a lot of the momentum, especially with the orbs and all that. Just trying to stop anything from happening from Kirby's side. Like, but again, Kirby running pretty hot. Like, just got finished off the game there, and like been able to like see if that heat streak continues.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a shout out to everyone. Thank you for watching, by the way, out there. If you haven't yet, you can do ! Matcherino. You can go and check that out. You can just like go ahead and claim a code that adds 25 cents to the pot. No, nothing else needs to be done there. There are 4 simple steps there. You, like I said before, you could just do it while I'm explaining it. You could probably speed run me as I'm trying to explain it. It's like I already know what to do. I can beat out this commentator trying to talk to you about how Matcherino works. I know how it works at that point. But yeah, it's just simple. It's easy. Everyone gets something out of it. So just appreciate everyone working with that.
Yeah, and still plenty of free codes to go for this Matcherino. So that's nothing but a few clicks. But it helps everyone out and helps out the sponsors too, which is it's always nice. They keep it going.
Yeah, like it's just simple. It just helps everyone out in the long run. If you enjoy these streams, this is what keeps it going. So. Okay.
Perfect.
So here we go into loser finals. What do you think? Like what we saw last time is there like IGM kind of keeping control. Do you think? Kirby? What adjustments do you think Kirby's going to make here?
I think IGM was like pretty patient on like Kirby's approaches with like air calling vents in the air. So we'll see if they can adapt to that and try to leverage other ways of Mario to get in and Mario pressure. We'll see. They're just kind of keeping their space now.
Now, early on in here, no need to really rush in here because when you rush in, you get hit.
Okay. Staggered throw. The other side. And yeah, 6A, such a fast tool. Can get you when you're really not ready for it.
There's a corner. Oh yeah, good tech.
Oh, playing high. More plus frames with the 2-4A.
Yeah, like I love the spacing out of there, like with the punch none, and they're finally just waited out, like paused just for the briefest of moments to get in with the low, and they're perfect. Is the round count wrong up there?
Oh, it is wrong, yeah. I guess they
may have just
Oh yeah, looks like maybe an issue here.
Yeah, okay, we're going right back into it. We'll get that all sorted out in the meantime. Some things like that happen always, like something gets accidentally pressed in there, but they'll get it back in there. But very strong start we were seeing from Kirby there, like especially coming back from that first match between the two.
Yeah, like the way they were approaching it, they weren't really afraid of like Alco from far range because obviously the nun calls are a lot faster than basically everything except for Moonskill Beam. So he wasn't really afraid. They weren't really afraid, rather. And clearly it was working out well for them because IGM could also now find an answer for the pressure.
Like the one time that IGM was trying to get in just got immediately punished from Mario for it and was able to maintain control of the round after that point.
Yeah, and Kirby like waiting for after they've used like a lot of their zoning patterns to start leveraging stuff like the air nun is definitely a really good adjustment because they can let IGM get a little antsy or let IGM feel the need to approach, and then you're not looking out for that stuff as much because you're worried about other things.
Yeah, we're just trying to get confirmation of where everyone is. They're starting from, it looks like they were both at 2 meter. Of course, we saw Kirby get the perfect there for that, and try once they get settled, we'll get back in here. So
Should be backing in just shortly.
Mm-hmm. All good, all good.
Okay,
just restarting entirely. Okay. So.
Alright. See if Kirby can replicate the strong start they had with their first attempt.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, their game plan was quite solid, so even with the momentum drop, you know, they should still be okay.
Yeah, like just gotta repeat and like just kind of get back into it. Same stage, same everything else here, and like out of a very similar situation, catches with the anti-air. Very nice from Kirby.
Yeah, actually, I'm not able to leverage these orbs when Kirby is playing so far away, basically. Oh, hitting the nun, but not hitting Mario.
Slides down on the Heelys there, going into the other side here. That's up.
Oh, that's a clever setup. Kirby has so many variations. Kirby has so many variations of Chocolate Milky. It's very impressive. A lot of times I just see the simple ones off of like 236C Ender or Throw. These are some really creative ones.
Yeah, history repeats itself though. Another perfect there for Kirby.
Oh, good reaction.
I try to go for the grab, nothing for it.
Oh, the parry catching my moon skill. Alright. What side are we on?
That's the side. Big orb coming out to play here. Yeah, shields it out of there, just backs away, just plays it safe.
Does that confirm? Alright, Gajian breaking up the reversal. It's an E5A. Oh, not getting the hard knockdown. Gajian didn't commit anything, so they're still safe.
Again,
oh, nice.
Yeah, sneaky little setup with the nuns there. Was able like just switching between the nuns. Like, oh, you think I'm done sending out? I have multiple commands here. I got a whole command unit here in my disposal.
Yeah. At the very end, they're using like a rising jump normal after Moondrive. It's a pretty good option because it'll scout stuff like throw or just like if they're pressing like a crouching button. So pretty smart there to put that in the mix. Oh, IGM. That overhead. It's just Kirby trying to match out.
Cancel out the air dash into the throw. Like, get the count. Nice little parry.
Alright, here's the chakra.
Yeah. Moondrive activated.
So
to get out.
He's gonna check out. Oh, but lets the whole auto combo rock, and IGM's gonna punch them for it. Kirby from all the way off screen calling guns.
Yeah, basically the Alico space program activated there for it looked like.
Nice bait from Kirby.
Ooh, yeah. I love the shield usage from Kirby that I've been seeing so far.
And that delayed air dash, catching IGM's wake-up throw attempts.
IGM was getting a little bit of momentum there, but Kirby was able to like short it out there. Knock down the
IGM. Nice 2A to kill the nun. That really limits Kirby's options from range.
Below, goes in for the throw.
Back throw. Throw back into the other orb.
Yeah. Had plenty of orb, plenty of options to choose from. Just choosing to go to the corner here.
Right, just a safe jump into a late throw. IGM gonna get on board this game.
IGM opting to go for the throw in most of these situations. It seemed to be working.
Are we actually getting into 63C? Here's the chopping. Oh. Oh, wow! Okay.
Yeah. Had enough time even after the trade there for Kirby to get like a full combo on there afterwards here.
Yeah, jump like after 62 or 2268, not super common. Alright, move right back.
Another fatal counter! And could have the meter to finish this off. It looks like yes, indeed.
Right. Are we gonna go up 2-0 in this set?
So turnabout is fair play here. Like Kirby taking the lessons learned in that battle and bringing it back where it's most important for loser finals here. But looks like we're going to a rematch here. We're going to finish this out here. No changes.
Yeah, a lot of momentum on Kirby's side. Looking pretty strong these last 2 games. Oh, there's just 2-3-6-A calls. It's going to be too much for IGM. Yeah, that's a really good... I was honestly just about to say, I would like to see IGM try to mix in like shielding these 2-3-6-A's. Oh, Kirby's going to run up throw.
Yep. Oh. Catch the throw on there, but none's come out to play.
Be able to finish this? Oh no, didn't actually have enough meter, my mistake. I thought they had one more. Oh, but the bait.
Yeah, tries to go out for the moon skill. Doesn't worry, like None was behind, ready for the punish. And this Kirby on set point. Air dash into the overhead.
Actually, scaling off that air dash combo didn't give them the setup they wanted. Another up back main skill after moon drive. I'm putting in work for Kirby.
I love that as an option too, because like you're already activating moon drive, and you're getting away from a lot of the things that would cause like trouble. Like you're expecting the throw, it's going to go up back and going to beat that out at the end here, forcing out the blood heat afterwards here. Not going to get a chance to heal.
And this should be it. Alright, super dominant set from Kirby. Really learned a lot from their set winners. Kirby's gonna move on to grand finals.
Yeah, good solid games like on that, especially for Kirby. Just being able to beat out most of the situations that IGM was dominating with that first set.
Yeah, I think like Kirby's choices to like stay farther away and just try to leverage like 2-3-6-A was really paying off, because IGM was having a lot of trouble dealing with it, especially early on in that set.
And it's often really hard to get rid of dealing with the nuns, like knocking them out for the briefest of moments there. The times that IGM was able to do that, was able to get that reprieve from that was helpful, but it was too far and few in there. So,
yeah, and at the end, like, saw them try to start leveraging shields, but clearly they weren't super comfortable with it, like not super comfortable with like shielding them on reaction. And Kirby was able to even like take advantage of that at the end too. So, you know, Kirby found the strong tools that they needed, and they've just honestly leveraging them super well, especially at that range. Let's start going into it.
So here we go, Made in Heaven with the Saber. Kirby, as you've seen before with the Mario, no changes here. We're just going to go right into it.
Alright, Made in Heaven already finding the corner. They're not gonna get the combo they wanted.
That middle part of the life bar gone completely here. Made in Heaven with the control here. No.
Okay, nice jump out though. Made in Heaven pushing themselves out pretty far, so Kirby recognizing that and just gonna opt to jump out. Right. It's a side. He's gonna choose the moon drive.
BC goes back into the dive, like changing the mode
Oh.
over. BC again.
Made in Heaven just committing to that hold shield, but Kirby putting a button into it.
Definitely a lot of momentum shifting in that round.
They're just choosing to shield that chakram.
Yeah.
Nice reaction.
Goes in for the throw
Even
afterwards
takes the
here.
backdash. Kirby actually doing a very good job of reacting here. That was cancel.
Like all the moon, yes, all the moon drive went ahead with the parry there at the end there. Getting in with the lows now afterwards here.
Okay, drops the combo, but still manages to pick it up.
All the way to round 3. Here we go.
See what the combo is here. Alright, we're gonna have him beat out. Wow, the instant air throw.
Getting out there with the instant air dash. Jumped in overhead, and the low is coming out to play again.
Oh, wow. Looks like the dive kick wasn't actually active yet. Kirby is still able to get the hit. Arkham comes out. Low.
The axe.
Oh, the delay. Yeah, that Nuncall is really good at baiting tap shield.
Oh, yeah. I didn't realize how far away you could be and like still get the combo on after that. So.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of untech on it. But yeah, once you start trying to tap shield to look for like 214A, and a lot of Mario players will mix that in. It's a chalk and call to control space. Right? We're in a good spot here now.
Goes all the way to the corner here. Trying to go with low. The second low does hit its mark here.
And then full defensive options available to them.
Okay.
Oh, nice
Knockdown,
bait.
however, Baited Heaven finally getting an opportunity to play the game. Stays on safe side in the down air, like low air dash, getting the flight in there.
Oh, but the tech into Moonskill Nun. Always a scary thing to deal with in those scrambles. Oh, no EX. Oh, I think Kirby might have been able to end it with an EX. Nice shield D. Oh, I'm in heaven. Can't find the combo they want.
That was a very smart. Yeah, that was a smart shield counter B from Made in Heaven, but was not able to get fully capitalize on it, unfortunately.
Kirby once again getting a ton of mileage off of pulling Moonskill Nun in the air. Just a delay walk-up throw.
Coming back out. Oh, get catch off. You're going to get that extra damage with Saber here. Go ahead, activate the Excalibur. Plenty of damage.
Oh, nice air throw. Or actually, maybe sure. Alright. Akuma is on the plate here. And just B throw. Oh yeah.
Frames into the connection.
Will this be enough? It will be.
Had to use all those resources just to make sure because of scaling at the end there, but it was all worth it. Problem is, don't have any resources to work with going into the third round.
You throw once again. Oh, the second overhead catches them. Alright, 50-50 here. Goes cross up.
Yeah, Kirby's been loving to go into that cross up, especially in the corner there.
Oh, gets caught in the air. That dive kick recovering so fast that Made in Heaven just confident in going for a jump C right after it. Oh, looks for a little tech trap, but Kirby patient. Oh, but that did. Okay, because that was a Moonskill Nun, that shield A was actually a true punish.
Yeah, Made in Heaven called that out, realizing it was like, oh wait, there's a nun down here. I'm going to go ahead and shield it. Made in Heaven getting one on the board here.
Good response from them.
And that's been happening that happened more than once against IGM in that where was up in the air and getting hit by the nun down below, on there, and getting plenty of damage from that. So
オープンは
Yeah.
マジック
Alright, one apiece here.
ファイト仕掛けるどうする
Yep. Kirby just trying to keep the space. But smart super jumps from Maiden Heaven. They still find their way in.
oh, gets a confirm, activates Moon Drive right back. On the other side, okay, backdashing in there, and Kirby has been on point with all these anti-airs.
Yeah, nice 3BC. Oh, but Maiden Heaven is able to get out with that skill. It's a huge damage, really.
Yeah, it's huge damage and an insane amount of corner carry at that. Gets a grab in there, goes up to like playing a little Castlevania, gets in the fatal counter throw.
Oh, 3-6A. Doing a lot of work in that scramble. One of Mario's better scramble tools just from the speed. Oh,
Tries to go.
oh no, isn't able to find the punish on that.
No, unfortunately, on that. Opportunity
Yeah,
does arrive
that's
for Maiden Heaven.
Yeah, doesn't want to risk the scaling.
No, the scaling was going down to a decimal at that point, so.
Mhm.
Okay. Want the nuns out of commission briefly?
Maiden doing a really good job of super jumping to follow Mario, and therefore the nuns aren't able to hit them.
DC makes its mark here all the way to the corner. We're going to go. Oh, shield into the counter A. Another combo for you.
Plus frames here. Good defense so far. Bull who had the empty command dash into low.
And suddenly Maiden Heaven getting to like wanting like on the cusp of tournament victory here.
Mhm. Yeah, Kirby going to have to try to go back and try to deal with Maiden Heaven's adaptations, because they are doing a lot better job of avoiding Nun Call and super jump, just finding their ways to super jump in. I mean, maybe going to have to command a little bit more space in the mid range.
Yeah, no, you pointed that out like with the previous round, and I've just been paying attention to it since. And yeah, you're right. Being able to super jump, just play around, follow Mario, being like able to be in that close proximity there, has like stuffed out a lot of the options that Kirby's been trying to go for.
Ooh, good patience on that dead kick. I think not working out. Saber jump, it will. Waits out that counter too.
Okay, one more hit will probably do it. That throw will definitely do it. Suddenly on tournament point.
Yeah, Maiden Heaven only needs one more round here.
Okay, tries to go in for the slide afterwards. Maiden Heaven finding the opportunity.
Alright, the main nun dying, but 214A call covering it super well.
Oh, there's that dive sword.
Yeah, forced to BC, keep himself safe.
Yeah, a little bit of a delay.
Oh no, the nun! Oh, the nun had just died when Kirby was going for the super.
Bachan coming out to play.
Oh wow. Maiden Heaven just sliding right in.
Throw in here. Air dash is a little over on the head.
Parry, super scrambling.
Ooh. Moose kill. Doesn't have enough meter to work with it afterwards. I'm going to run out after this moon drive ends. Get the fatal counter though.
Maiden Heaven will find that anti-air confirm.
Doesn't even need to use the meter to finish it off there. Just gets the damage in there. And that is going to be Made in Heaven winning for this digital